Hi there and welcome to Mr. Mitchell's Mathematics. Today we're going to be looking at how to find the area of a circle. Like always, make sure you've got a pen and paper ready so that you can do the calculations in this video. So, to find the area of a circle, you need to use the following formula. Pi r squared. Let's deconstruct this a little bit. Pi is just the number, roughly 3.142, that continues on and on and on forever. R is short for radius, which is the distance between the center of a circle and its edge. Don't worry if that's not immediately easy to understand. We're going to do an example that will hopefully make it clearer. So, in our example, the radius is 4 centimeters squared. So we use the formula here to do pi times 4 squared, because it's pi r squared, which would leave us with 16 pi. Now, in this case, we can't forget the units, and as it's an area, it is centimeters squared. Now, in some exams, they're going to ask you to go one step further, which is to not leave it in terms of pi, but to give us a final answer. That's all right too. What we do here is we go into our calculator and put 16 times pi, which in this case would give us 136.6 centimeters cubed. Can't forget the units. But for the rest of this video, we're going to just leave things in terms of pi because it makes it a bit more neat. So don't worry if that's not perfectly clear. What I'm going to do now is give you a few examples for you to try on your own. Here are 3 circles, 2 of which have a radius and 1 of which has a diameter labelled. I want you to try and find out what the area is. Remember, the crucial thing you need to use is the formula pi r squared. You should write it down if you haven't already. Best of luck, and in a few moments I'll show you how to work this out. Pause the video now. Great, so let's start with this big circle in the top left-hand corner. What we need is pi r squared, and as r in this case is 11, we do pi times 11 squared, which is 121 pi, and our units are meters squared. Good, that is our final answer for question 1. For this second one in the top right, we do pi r squared, or 8 squared, which is 64, times pi centimeters squared. And for this last little one in the bottom left, we have 12 millimeters. But it's not a radius, it's a diameter, which is the length of the circle fully across. So what we need to do to find the radius is half it. In this case, r equals 6 millimeters. At this point, we just input it into our normal formula, pi r squared. So 6 squared is 36, and times it by pi. So we have 36 pi millimeters squared. So I hope you got those 3 questions correct. Don't worry if you didn't. We're now going to give you 3 new examples for you to try on your own. Have a go at solving the area of these 3 circles, and in a few moments I'll give you the correct answer. Best of luck. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Here we have a diameter of 24, so the radius will be 12 meters. And so what we do is 12 times 12 is 144, not forgetting to times it by pi and then have meters squared. For this one, we have a radius marked, so radius equals 6 millimeters. And so we do 6 squared is 36 times pi, and then we do millimeters squared. The last one, which I'll do here at the bottom, is 13 kilometers. And as that's the r, we do 13 kilometers squared, which is 169. And so the final answer is 169 pi and kilometers squared. So I hope that you enjoyed today's lesson. If you have any questions or queries, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the section below, and please subscribe to Mr. Mitchell's Mathematics. Have a great day.